to another video. It's your boy Sauce. About to do these Mother Doug Sugar Shipt Target runs today on this beautiful Monday afternoon. Yeah, so been doing this for about 2 months now. It's not as bad as people would think it would be. If you put the work in, you're gonna get rewarded. I usually try to get up after I had some good breakfast, start these orders. I usually try to stay within my range of the area that I'm in, because sometimes it's good, sometimes it's slow. Like on Mondays, it's a hit or miss depending on the weather. Last month, I think I did over 5,000, so that was good. I'm gonna put the numbers on the side. How much I made using Shipt, Uber, and Roadie. Put them on right over here. You'll be able to see. So like I said, if you put the time in and you kind of like navigate through the apps, then you'll make some money. It's not always gonna be good, so you just gotta stick with it. Keep your phone open because they come in and they go, so fast. So you just gotta pay attention to what's going on. I usually put the scheduler in so that it'll automatically pop up every time a new order comes in. That's the best way you can do it, because that's like every time something comes up, it just sends it. It just alerts you. It'll keep alerting you. Got some mornings I wake up and I done got 10 alerts already for something that I done scheduled later on during the day that it's just already popped up. So you just stay on top of it. Making sure that you're trying to get to your orders, deliver everything on time, because with Shipt, it is time-based. So you want to make sure you're on time, especially if it's a promo involved. 9 times out of 10, if it's not a promo involved, even if I know I ain't going to make the time, I will still take the order because you're still going to get the money. You might just get, your on your stats, your ratings might go down a little bit, but it's always a raise around being late. Like I've learned that, especially when I was trying to get a promo and I knew I was going to be late. It's ways around everything. That's the good thing about Shipt. It's not like Uber when you have to be there, or DoorDash, you have to be there to physically say that you're there. Shipt, you can kind of navigate through and be like, you there, but you're not really there. I wouldn't advise people to do it, but I have done it before. Let the customer know that, yeah, I was on my way, something happened, but I'm gonna go ahead and accept it and say that it was delivered, but I'm on my way, so I will get my promo, because I want that promo money, especially if it's some good promo money. So just communicating with the customer about everything. That's always a good ways to get good tips. Communicating with the customer as much as you can. I usually communicate with the customer when I get an order, because that also will help you get your tips of the highest tip I probably didn't gross was $35 tip. And she preferred me as a preferred member. So I know every time she, I'm going to make sure I get her order and make sure that I get everything she needs, communicate with her. She's, it's just some nice people on there. And, I try to work in a higher volume zone with, like, I'm going to just say where it's like a little bit richer, because I know certain, certain people will give you nice tips, Like I said, I've been fortunate to work in a nice area where I get nice tips. Then, you work in areas where you don't get, so good tips, but, You know, it just comes with anything you do that has a tip base on it. You're gonna get people that's going to tip you. You're gonna get people that don't want to tip you because they feel like they paid for the service. They shouldn't have to tip you. You know what I'm saying? But you know, it is what it is. That's what you sign up for. So you just take the good with the bad, you know, and you just keep doing what you gotta do. Like I said, if you keep grinding at this and you do it. I usually try to do it 6 days out of a 7-day week. Give myself a day to, you know, just, you know, rest and relax from it. You know, depending on, you know, how much I done made so far. You know, I also go off of that as well. But for the most part, you know, I usually try to take a day. Usually Mondays is my day, but the last couple weeks, you know, it was my birthday, so I took a whole week off. You know what I'm saying? Just to rest and relax and, you know, catch up on some things, get my mind right, celebrate my birthday. But now it's time to get back on the grind. You know what I'm saying? The grind don't stop. So yeah, you know, I don't want to talk a hole in your ears, but I will plug in some information, and we're going to shop this order that I'm headed to right now. Shopping this ain't too crazy. It's not too crazy. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go. So like I said, I got sweet orders. This one is with 3 items. We've done everything. We're gonna go check it out. Bam. Process it. Bam. It didn't take us that long to complete these 2 orders. So next thing, let's go check it out with the cashier so we can load it up and deliver it. Certain stores got Shipt stations where they had bags set up, and you can check over here. You ain't gotta wait in line. The orders popping up, like I said. When you got your session set on, we're just gonna make it to our destinations. Our first destination drop off is at 3:48. We were supposed to be at this one between 3 and 4. What I normally try to do so that I'm never late on orders is get orders within the 2-hour range. So if it's like 5 to 6, I get it around 3 and try to have it complete by 4 and drop it off early, because most of the times you can drop off early. So if they have orders that's like 2-3 hours ahead of time, I try to get those orders because I know I can bag orders in between if I have the same area. And I will load up on orders. Like the most orders I've ever loaded up on probably at one time was like 6 orders. And it was good because they're all in the same area. So that's always good if you get orders that's always in this around the same area, maybe like between 5 to 10 miles in the same vicinity, or you're going to one location and then you're going to be at another Shipt location to actually pick up stuff. So it's always good to know where you're going, know where you're at, be familiar with your areas. Like I said, I only work in the areas that I'm familiar with because I want to know if it's a shortcut to get somewhere. I don't want to have to be looking lost. I don't want to be late. Like I said, you want to be on time with your orders. And here we go at our first order. We're at, let's see, where we at? We're at right here. And we're going to drop this one off together. All right. Let me get my phone out. Let me make sure it's the right order. You always want to make sure you got the right order. And this order requires a signature. So, yeah, we're going to get that signature and we'll see right. Successful delivery. We got a cash $10 tip. Our next order says we're going to get there at 4:02, which would promptly would be late a little bit, you know, 2 minutes past. So we're going to do as much as we can to get there on time. We're definitely going to say that we're delivered it on time so that we won't be late, because it's like it's going to push us to 4:02. It's only 9 minutes away, but we might hit a little traffic. So this order, I'm going to reach out to the customer right now, and I'm going to let them know that I'm on my way, this is what you do. Reach us your turn. I'm on my way. And that's all I do is it's automatic. It's a pre-automatic. Oh, then I just add some stuff. Just dropped off those 2 orders. I was 11 minutes late. We got a cash tip. We're waiting for the second tip. Usually tips come in like, I don't know. I still been getting tips from the early parts of January. So sometimes they can come in the same day. Sometimes it takes days. Sometimes it takes weeks. But if they leave a tip, you'll get your money. But it might not be that same day. Sometimes it's, like I said, weeks. I was getting tips from January 5th still. And we're in February. So like I said, first order's done. We have 3 more orders to go. I have a preferred member order to do. That's between 6 and 7. That's only 5 items, but I know it's going to be a good tip because of the location of where she lives at. And like I said, she preferred me a member. So that means I reached out to her when I first was shopping with her, kept in contact. She preferred me. She gave me a nice tip. And like I said, the other 2 orders are, one is between 5 and 6 and the other one is 6 and 7. So we're going to head to the store and knock these 3 orders out. And while in the meantime, I'll still be looking for other orders, because I might find another order to split the time, because it's just 4. So these orders are not due until 6 and 7. So I might can find an order to squeeze in between then. That's not bad. That's in that same area or the same shopping location that I'm going to. But we'll see. It's 5 o'clock. We just finished our 3 orders. We're on our way to drop these 5 off. And it's crazy because they're all in different locations. So I have to go from point A all the way to point B and come all the way back to point C, where I'll be in a different zone. But like I said, it was a preferred member. She always gives a good tip, so it's worth the drive. But yeah, I should be dropping off this first order within 5 minutes, second order within 20 minutes, and then the last order probably will take me 30 minutes to get there. Maybe in traffic or something, but let's get it. Let's go. We still got time out here. I'm trying to stay out here till at least 10 o'clock. Since I started so late, and like I said last week, I just didn't come out here. So we're gonna try to do what we can do. Let's head to this first stop. That was been our 5th. Hold up. Yeah, we just dropped off our 5th order. I'm headed to the store now that's close by. This will be order number 6. It'll be order number 6, and that should take me about, it's a big order, it's like 40 some items, so it should take me like 30 to 40 minutes depending on how close the items are, depending on what items there are. I'm glad this one is closer to the store, so I don't have to drive as far. But yeah, like for the most part, when you're doing these orders, you're gonna get orders that's real big, orders that have food in them, orders that have clothes, orders that have grocery items such as like detergents and waters and all that stuff. And it's always good to look at your order before you actually get it, like before you actually accept it. You know, you look at your money, you look at the, so for me, I look at the money first. To see how much it is. I look at how many items that I'll be shopping for. I also look at the where it's going to, like how close to the store it is. I don't like driving really far, you know, from the store. Then I'll look and see if it's a house, townhouse, or apartment. And for the most part, if it's a lot of items for an apartment, such as like big things of water and detergent and stuff like that, I tend to stray away from those because most of the times they're all the way at the top. It's not like most apartments where you can walk in and they're like on the first floor, and you know, most of them are on the top. I'm just being honest with you. They're mostly big orders to the top of the and it's like you got to go up 3-4 flights of steps. You don't want to have to keep going up and down the steps and then have to it just be too much sometimes. And depending on the size of the order, I will do orders for people that live in apartments. But when you have 2 and 3 things of water and then you have 40 some odd plus items, it's hard because, you know, we're doing the time and we're trying to get to other people as well. So that takes time. That's like 15 minutes just to get all the stuff together. You know, you got to bag the stuff when you get your stuff, bag the stuff, then load the stuff, then unload the stuff, then take it all the way. Like it's just be a lot sometimes. You know, it's cool, you know, when they message you and be like, you know, I'll come out to help you, and you know, now that's cool. You know, you will get those members, those customers that'll come out there and help you, you know, with their groceries, not your, but with their groceries. So that's always a good thing. But for the most part, like I said, I tend to like stay away from most apartment orders because of that. But yeah, I don't discriminate. I just, you know, I look at the orders, look at how much it, you know, look at how many items. Like this order we're doing right now, it's going to be like I said, it's 40 some plus items. So it's going to be a little timing, but I'm going to get it done. Hopefully I can get it there before 7. It is now 5:55. So like I said, that cuts into my shopping time because I usually try to pick orders where I get at least an hour to shop. And this time I'm not even gonna have an hour. I'm gonna have literally like 45 minutes because I'll be at the store in 5 minutes. So I'll have 45 minutes to shop and then 15 minutes to deliver it. So hopefully I'll get it there on time. And yeah, let's go. I'm so late. Like, it took so long to do this order. First of all, the lady kept changing her mind on certain things. So you get those customers that keep changing their mind on certain things. And if they don't have certain items, then they want to keep subbing. And like sometimes it gets a little frustrating, but we're going to get it done. Dropped off the last order. While I was dropping off that order, I got a $15 tip from a order from today. So that's good. Now I'm in an area where I need to get out of before I figure out what I do next. As you can see, it's got dark. It's 7:30. I'm trying to stay out here until at least 10. So we got a couple more hours, but I need to get back to a good area so I can figure out what's my next move while I switch apps. I've been on Shipt all day. I just turned on Uber, so we're going to see what's going on with Uber once I get into a zone that's when I get in a zone that got a lot of hits. Right now I'm in the country, so it's nothing but woods, so it's nothing around here that's going to prompt for this thing to go off. So we're going to see what's going on. Like I said, I'm trying to be out here for another 2.5 hours. Just figure out since I started late. So we'll figure out what the night ends with and see how we did today. Alright, I'll be right back. Last 2 orders of the night. It is now 9:13. Last 2 orders, I should be done by 10. This first order is going to take me 10 minutes to get to the place, and both of these orders are between 9 and 10, so I'll be on time for the last 2. Had 3, but the one order canceled, and it's always a order that canceled. It's like a good money order. So, but it's cool. We're gonna still drop these 2 off, and then we'll be done for the night. And then I'll come back and tally up everything and show you my day's profit and working under 8 hours. Yeah, because I didn't start too late, so yeah. Under 8 hours. This is under 8 hours. We done before 10. So now I'm headed to the house, tally this stuff up, see how much we made today. It wasn't too bad. It could have been better. I usually like to get out a little earlier, like before 12 o'clock, and be done before 10. I like to be done before 8 or around 8. But today we started late, had a late day. You know, orders wasn't too bad. Like I said, it could have been better. Like the order started hitting towards the end of the night, like ending in my area, but I was in another area, so I just stayed where I was at, and you know, we'll try again tomorrow. But we're not done yet. We're gonna upload and see what we made as soon as I get into the crib.